Hi and welcome. I'm Marlon. Thanks for joining today. We're here for gentle yoga. So go ahead and grab a mat. If it's accessible for you to be on the floor like me, go ahead and join me there. Otherwise, join me in a folding chair or any comfortable space. You can lie down and just listen and breathe, or just do whatever you can, whatever that is for you today. So settling into our space, I have some egg supports. You can use whatever blocks or props, bed pillows, couch pillows, anything that you might need to support your practice today. We want to make sure that we have lots of support available. So sitting up nice and tall, we're going to ground down through our seat. So it's really time for grounding down so that we can lighten the load above. This is a class for shedding and releasing. So taking time out to explore what's happening inside, taking time out to really cleanse and heal and return and restore everything on the inside back to balance and harmony. So let's see if we can settle into our space. Let's draw some awareness around the navel center. So drawing the navel in and up, and at the same time that Kegel or pelvic floor energy. So it's very subtle, so we're not overdoing it at all. And then settling into that nice strong core. We feel that nice little core cylinder broaden across the chest and the heart. If it's comfortable for you to close your eyes, go ahead. Otherwise, soft inner gaze. Beginning our breathing nice and slow and steady. We start to focus on connecting to a rhythm, a pace. Something that feels very soothing and settling for mind and nervous system. Because in order to really shed and let go, we have to really dig down deep. We have to take this time to explore what's going on the inside fully. So starting layer by layer, moving the breathing. So continue to establish a nice breath pace that works for you, because I'm going to be talking and instructing. So while you're sitting up tall, continue to breathe in whatever you can, moving the breath from the chest into the ribs, into the belly, low back. And then we're going to release it the same. Follow that same path, returning the breath all the way to the top and our awareness to the top. So we're doing this nice little, as if we have this little internal vacuum cleaner. We're getting into all the little nooks and crannies. We're exploring everything from the gut, through the ribs, all the way into the chest, the lungs, and the heart. Let's take a nice deep full breath in together, filling up, maybe a moment of a pause so that we really explore what's happening as we fill into this nice big shape. Exhale, it's slow and it's steady. It's nice and even. So you can have the mouth open or you can have the mouth closed, but it's very gently sealed. There's no tension in the lips or the throat, because as the breath moves in and out, we want to explore and highlight immune centers. We want to get into our sinuses. We want to get into our throat, around the notch of our neck, the sternum, breastbone region. That is all highlighting immune. So let's take 3 more of our deepest, our richest, and our fullest breaths. Let him penetrate. The warmth of the breath penetrates the sinus area, melts away any blocks, any tension there. As we move the breath into the lungs, notice how much we're opening to. What do we have in our lungs, right? Let's really connect to our respiratory system. Let's beef it up, clear it out of anything old, anything that's weighing on the lungs. Let's see if we can lift that area, lift that region, and push out whatever's been suppressed or held there. And then moving the breath. Let's take 2 more. Let's see if we can breathe the breath all the way into the deepest part of our core, whatever that is for you. Let's fill up, and we start to feel this internal heat building. And it's the energy of the heat that really melts down all the blocks so that the breath can flow freely, top to bottom, inside out, left to right, all the directions. And let's take 1 more deep, full conscious breath in. Pause that extra second to just feel this amazing new shape we've created. And now exhale from the very deepest layer. Let's start to push the air all the way, moving the breath. We feel the warmth moving up the body, through the throat, through the sinuses, push out whatever we don't want. And pause. Let's take a moment to really feel all that we've done, all that we've connected to, feeling the nervous system quieter, the mind clearer, the heart more open, and we feel strength. Having lifted ourselves, boosted ourselves from this amazing free internal cleanse, internal immune booster. Let's take the hands and join them together. Let's bow our head to our heart, and let's take a moment to connect to all those around us, sharing our light, our love, our strength, and all the benefits of our practice for healing and absorbing. Full breath in. And long deep breath out. Releasing the hands onto the lap or onto the ground. We're going to take our practice nice and slowly. We're going to breathe in. Left arm reaches either out or up. We're going to turn and look away. As we come back to center, we're going to exhale and pull back and away. So just starting nice and small. Breathing in, lifting the arm out or up, turning the gaze, looking away from our arm that's reaching. And then exhale, hug in deeply through the navel. So a nice little core strengthener. We start to build a little bit of heat and energy through the spine. Good. So lifting the arm, whatever you can, it's here or here. And just turning and rotating whatever you have, whatever you can. Exhale, we hug into center. So breathing in, lifting. You can even just do one thing. You could just lift your arm. You don't have to turn your head if that doesn't feel good. So a nice little slow flow. Really doing a nice little flush out, starting to regulate all of our systems, all of our organs, so that as we move forward, we start to feel our strongest, our very best. As we move through a colder season, we want to build up our reserves internally, build up our strength, connect to our heat, so we stay nice and warm. Everything stays nice and lubricated, supported. Exhaling back to center. So let's take just a few more cycles here. Just always listening in and always doing whatever you can, not pushing yourself beyond. Good. Waiting for the body to invite us in. That's when we start to move deeper and deeper. Let's take one more full cycle here. And exhaling. So I think we started on the left. So let's take one more here on each side, lifting, turning if that's accessible. And just one more, breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in now, we're going to open the arms as if we're offering our very best friend the hugest hug ever. And then exhale, we're going to pull into center. The palms come to meet. So we're hollowing out our navel. We're really stoking up the fire internally. Breathing in, open, embrace. Exhale, pulling into our center strength. Good. Breathing in, eyes open or closed, or just a soft inner gaze. I give a lot of instruction, and those of you that know me, if it feels safe, just close your eyes and listen inward. When is it time for breath here or there? When is it time to move faster or slower? The body dictates that, not the mind. When the body's ready, when it feels safe, it's ready for more. Breathing in, open. So start to really feel from the center of the collarbones and chest. We're broadening open as if we're peeling, right? We're peeling a layer of onion, opening out. Exhale, pulling into our strength. Changing it up, breathing in, arms cactus. As we exhale, pull the arms together, whatever you have. Pull into center. Find that nice little hollow out. And then breathing in. We're going to drop the right arm down. We're going to reach up and over. And moving with our breathing, inhale up. Exhale up and over. So remember, everything can be done in a chair. Breathing in back to the middle. As we exhale, cactus arms, full breath in here. Exhale, hug in, find that hollowing out. Inhale, open out, drop the left, reach to the right, or just out. Do what you can. Follow everything with breath. Inhale and exhale. And breathing in, pulling the arms right into cactus pose. Exhale, hug into the center line, finding our strength. And breathing in, open out, reach out or up, do what you can. Exhale, we're going to walk ourselves forward or just stay vertical. So do what you can, whatever that is. Soften the gaze. And you don't have to even walk yourself, just maybe staying here is enough. So let's take 5 long breaths. If you're in a little bit of a fold, you'll notice that we can let go of the weight of the head a little bit so we're not carrying so much on our shoulders. Let's free up whatever's going on the top of our shoulders, around our neck. Let's see if we can release the weight of the head a little bit. It's not hanging, but we're letting go of some of those layers. Let's send the breath from the top of the spine all the way down the length of the back, all the way to the tailbone. Use the exhale to ground and settle our seat. Taking 2 more deeper, fuller breaths, letting the breath, one rolls into the next, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Nice and slowly start to reach from the back of our heart, shoulders lift up, back and down. We're going to pull back, unweight. Let's shake out the legs. Good. Establish a nice seat for a moment. Let's point and flex through toes and ankles. So from wherever you are, let's get some motion Let's get some circulation going up through the legs and feet. Let's move and restore some of our circulation back to balance and harmony. So if there's any pooling, any pitting through the legs or the lower legs, any inflammation going on, just even a little bit of motion goes a long way. And the best is even to have the legs elevated a little bit above the heart. So wonderful to lay down and get some pillows underneath the legs. A wonderful way to rebalance the fluid. So we're going to set up to sit on the opposite side. So if that doesn't feel good, find any seat. And I'm using my blocks today to support me so that I feel nice and even and balanced in my seat. Feel ears and shoulders and hips nice and stacked. And breathing in, reaching the arms out or up. As we exhale, we're going to twist to the left. So right hand can come across. Left hand is our little anchor here. Full breath in, full breath out. So a nice way to wring out our whole internal gut space. So taking time to really push the breath deep into this space. Full breath in, full breath out. And inhaling nice and slowly, reaching all the way out or up, and exhale, twisting. So imagine we're wringing out that whole internal space. Whatever feels safe for you. Don't be rigid anywhere because we don't want to torque anything in the spine. We want to have some flexibility and ease within our activity. Full breath in. Let's pump the breath through the torso, really highlighting now the gut space. Do a nice little refresh. Full breath in. Good. We know how good it feels. Exhale deeply. Inhale nice and slowly, reaching the arms all the way up. As we exhale, we're going to swim the arms back and behind us. So focusing now, immune. Let's get into the notch of the neck, the sternum, the breastbone region. Let's highlight the lungs. Let's clear them out. So whatever hand stance works, you can be on the heel of the hands or fingertips, or you can even be on fisted hands. So do what feels best for you. Neutral neck. So we're not looking up at the ceiling because that really crunches the neck. But we're going more for a diagonal so that we can really open nice and safely. Let's take 3 big ocean breaths here. Eyes open or closed. Let the breath penetrate, right? Filling up completely, chest, ribs, get into the lungs, low belly, low back. Exhale. Dredge up whatever you can from your torso. Push out anything that doesn't feel healthy or supportive in the lungs or chest, even through the sinuses. Get into everything. One more here. Full breath in. And now as we exhale, we're going to keep all that open space. We're just going to either start to be vertical or walk ourselves a little bit forward. So do what you can. Use whatever support. You can even take your blocks and bring them forward for your hands. Do what feels best for you. Let's take 5 long streaming breaths. So we start nice and small and then take our time. Full breath in. Full breath out. Full breath in. Deep breath out. And just 2 more. Full breath in. Each exhale is an opportunity for quieting, for emptying and eliminating whatever we don't want to dredge forward and ahead with us. Let's leave it behind. Let's clear out the space just like we make room on our cell phones. We make more storage by eliminating texts and emails, and we turn it off and on to refresh and reboot it. Same here. Breathing in from the back of our heart. We start to lift up, unweight, unwind, extend. Give everything a nice little shake out. Take a full deep breath in. Full deep breath out. And it wouldn't be short and sweet without a little core. Very important. If you want to hold something in your hand, I'm going to use my egg today. And so I'm going to find my boat alignment. I'm going to show you what that looks like from the side. So you see that I have a drop of curving so that I'm soft, but at the same time I'm not collapsing. I'm not here, I'm here. So let's connect to the core cylinder. Inner thighs, if you want to even put a support there, you can. I'm going to use my egg again, put it in between the thighs. So I give it a nice little squeeze, and then that Kegel energy or pelvic floor, drawing the navel in and up, and then I'm going to extend my arms so it's nice and active. And then the last piece is the lifting of the heart, right? We don't want to be here, but we want to be here. But that doesn't mean the chin goes up. We want to keep this nice and neutral and level. And now a full breath in, and this may be enough energy. This might be enough going on. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, we're going to rotate a drop to the left, and then inhaling nice and slowly, we take it to the right. So inhaling up and exhaling, we take it left. So do what feels best for you, as always. Breathing in, back to center, and breathing out, take it to the side. Breathing in, take it up, and releasing, and nice and slowly, take it to the side, and all the way, back to the side. Coming back to center, full breath in. We're going to open the knees out to the side. Sit up nice and tall, full breath in. Exhale, releasing. So we're going to take about 5 breaths to get there. Full breath in, maybe you stay exactly where you are. Or exhale, maybe the body guides you in deeper. Inhaling nice and slowly, center, lifting. Exhaling, releasing, or just staying right where you are. 2 more like this. Big breath in, lift, lengthen. Exhale, releasing forward. And just 1 more. Full breath in. Exhale deeply. Let's surrender here. If you want to have blocks on top of your feet, you can rest, make a little pillow with your hands. Remember, practicing at home is designed to make it really personal for you. So let's take 3 more full deep breaths here, really letting go, only going as far as your body allows. But each breath cycle maybe allows a little bit more relaxation, a little more ease of heart, a little quieter nervous system. And nice and slowly, we see the magic of these nice gentle forward folds. Nice and slowly, let's start to peel our way all the way up. Let's take the shoulders up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Inhale. Exhale. One more like that. Full breath in. Exhale. And staying here for your Shavasana today, if you're on the go or if you have time to really settle in, go ahead and make your way down into anything. Get your legs up on a chair or a seat. Get yourself in a heart opener, whatever works for you. I'm going to stay seated today, and we'll take 5 nice collective breaths together, entering into a nice quiet state of total ease and surrender, having restored, rebalanced, rebuilt all of our space internally. Now we have an opportunity to absorb it all. Let the benefits of this beautiful practice seep and penetrate into 100% of us. It doesn't have to be all right now. We have the opportunity to take what we've done with us so that we have it whenever we need it. We can share it whenever we want, and we can pull it up whenever it's necessary. Let's take a nice full deep breath in. And a long deep breath out. And a long deep breath in. And a long deep breath out. And one final one, full breath in. Exhale deeply. Joining our palms together, may we be happy and healthy. May we be strong and at ease. And may we be loved and loving. And from my light and strength to yours, namaste.